Hello friends, welcome back to Yoga with Paige. Today we are going through a quick full body CARS mobility exercise. So CARS are controlled articular rotations. They are where your joints meet and rotate. So these are especially important for any physical activity, honestly, daily life. We place so much weight on our joints all the time. And if they're not properly mobilized, if they don't have their full range of motion, then they're not being used to their fullest efficiency. And we end up compensating by using like our neck for our shoulder, for instance. And we can end up injuring ourselves that way. So no matter where you are on your fitness journey, it is never a wrong time to start adding these little movements into your practice or into your daily routine, helping to prevent further injury and also excelling your athletic performance. So moving slowly, really focusing on each specific joint. We'll be flowing from the top to the bottom. So starting with the neck, crossing the arms at the shoulders, tucking the neck into the chest, and just slowly rotating it to the right, back around. And then reversing it by going the other way. We're only going to do one or two of each of these movements. So feel free to repeat this video or do a few more rounds on your own. After the neck, going to work the scapula, this area of the back. So not the shoulder, that comes later. Extending the right arm out, left hand can come wherever. I find it easier to do with the arm out. We will be protracting it up, sending it around and down. You can maybe take the hand over in front of the chest a little bit to give yourself a nice little rotation just to where you feel it. And then reversing it, going back first, working through that one scapula. One more time, going nice and slow before we switch. So these movements are very, very controlled. Trying to only move this one particular joint. And it becomes easier with practice. I still have a long way to go. Rotating it back through. The slower we go, the more control we have over each movement. Releasing the arms, we're going to do the elbows. So if we want to sit on the knees, or we can do it standing as well. Palms facing out, we're going to do both at the same time. So we lift up, and at the top, we face our palms out and press back down. Keeping the palms facing towards the back of the room, we lift back up. Flip at the top and go back down. Now we're going to do the wrists. So we can do this with our hand open or a closed fist, whichever feels better to you, whichever you feel like you can get more of a circle with. So we are really, really concentrating on not moving the forearm, not twisting like this. We're not moving the elbow, not the shoulder. So I find it helpful to hold on to the forearm right here. I'm going to use a closed fist. So we just bring it up, slowly around. We're making the biggest circle we possibly can just with the wrist. Down and around. Bringing it back up and going the other way. Might feel some cracks in there, some creaks, totally normal. We're going to switch sides. Going down, around. The circle might not be that big, that's okay. And then reversing. I can feel this wrist is a lot tighter than my other one, a lot more immobile, I guess. Have to work with that one more. Bringing it back up to release. We're going to stand back up if we were sitting down, and we're going to work through the upper thoracic spine. So crossing again at the shoulders, we're going to, I guess I'll stand this way. First, flex through the upper spine, dip to the right side, very slowly, just from the top, twist towards the floor, dipping a little bit more, then coming back up and finishing out with a flex. And we're going to go the other way. So dipping to the left, moving very slowly, twisting from the top of the spine, not compressing the neck, finding a little twist here, and coming back up, flexing at the top. Releasing the hands, I'm going to do the shoulders, letting one arm fall to the side. I'm going to raise the arm up, 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 focusing on this shoulder joint here until we can't go anymore. Then we start to flip the palm out and go behind us. Now we're only making a circle with the shoulder, so take this one very slow. Coming all the way back around and down. Then we reverse it, starting going backwards, bringing it up until we can't really go anymore. Starting to move the hand out, coming back up and around to the front. We're going to switch sides, starting the same way. Moving very slowly, reaching up, 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 up. And then as we start to get here where we can't go anymore, we flip. Went the wrong way. Reaching around with that shoulder. And then reversing, going back up. Flipping around. And releasing. Now we're going to work through the whole spine, this lumbar, thoracic, and cervical, coming down into cat-cow. So finding our positioning here first, flat back. Starting with the tailbone, I'm going to tuck it under, feeling the lumbar spine starting to roll through the thoracic and ending with the cervical. Going back the other way, same thing. Starting with the tailbone, sending the navel down, rolling through the spine as we finally lift our head up. We're going to do that one more time. Starting with the tailbone, really sending our awareness to the back, trying to feel each vertebrae. Sending this navel down, rolling through the back to lift up. And then one more time, we're going to stand up. If you have a wall handy, I would suggest placing your left hand on the wall as we move through opening the right hip. So stabilizing yourself here, we're going to ground really hard through the left leg, only moving this right hip. Flexing the foot, bringing the knee up. We're going to externally rotate it as far as we can. Then we start to shift it behind us, only moving through this right hip, going slow. Our foot is behind. We can come down in, tap the ground. We kick that foot behind us and start going the other way. You can also do this in tabletop as well, working through the abduction before bringing it forward and gently release. We're going to do a little switchy switch, switching sides, grounding through the right foot, raising the left up high, keeping the knee as high as we can for this whole rotation. Yours might look completely different than mine. That is a-okay. Bringing it down, tapping the toes, sending that foot behind before externally rotating, finding space, keeping that knee up as far as we can, and rotating it back. We're going to come to a seat. Last time, I promise we won't have to get up anymore. Tucking the left leg underneath, taking the left arm underneath, and the right hand to the knee. So lifting the leg in the air, internally rotating the foot, kind of sickling the foot, lifting it up, moving around, turning the foot externally as we come back. Then starting externally, raising up, flipping the foot, and coming back. We're going to do a few little ankle rolls. Doesn't matter which way you start. Internally, and then moving to external, pointing the foot, doing 2 of these before switching, starting with the external or internal, whichever one you didn't do, just working through the ankle. Then we switch legs, starting with the knee, giving yourself a little hug here. Lifting the foot up, going inward, and then moving outwards, feeling your own body, knowing where we need to stop for ourselves, and then going externally, flip, and internal, and the ankle. Really flexing that foot, getting the full range of motion here. And we're going to end by trying to do the toes. This is going to look very silly for me because I have not worked on this a ton. So we will be trying to move just the big toes. So just the right big toe and putting it down. And then the left, we want the whole foot on the ground. So we can't come onto the outer edge of our foot here. We want to raise just the big toe. Look, this one's a lot better than my other side. And put it down. One more time, just the big toe. And then we're going to move the other little toes that are not the big toe. Trying to keep the big toe on the ground. This is very tricky. And the other foot. Nope. Honoring wherever you're at in this journey. And we can do all of the toes. And we've gone from head to toe. I hope we were able to feel some rotation here. Maybe we feel a little bit looser in the shoulders, in the back. And I encourage you to add a little bit of these rotations into your daily home practice or in any other classes you take, whether they're with me or with someone else. And this is a great mobility practice to keep into your schedule to help yourself grow healthy. So in older age or in other activities, we have nice, strong, secure, healthy joints. We can prevent further injury and we can make things more accessible to ourselves all the time.